Alright. People, a lot of you are your own worst enemy. What I mean by that is, you don't have to have any enemies. I'm trying to adjust this camera. You don't need any outside enemies. You're hard enough on yourself. And you don't even realize it. You know, do you even know what that even means? If not, I'll tell you. If you do, then you're ahead of the game. You're constantly running all over each other. Whether if you're in a grocery store, a parking lot, driving or walking, on the road, driving or walking, because you can't keep your phones out of your hands. Your phone has made you your own worst enemy. You are shopping in a grocery store. Before you come out of that aisle to go down the main part to go to the next aisle, you're supposed to look both ways before you pull out, because you never know if somebody's walking, also trying to shop. You don't care. You just pull right on out. And then you look at that person as if they need to pay attention to you. No, they've got the right of way. Somebody is standing in the aisle trying to look at something on the shelf. And you just walk on past them or push your buggy on past them, whatever. Or you are on the wrong side of the aisle. You know when you go down the aisle, you're supposed to stay it's like driving on the road. Okay? It's a 2-lane road, okay? 2 lanes. You're supposed to stay in your lane, which is in the right. On the right-hand side of the aisle. Not all the way over here on the left, because that's where the product's at. You can leave your buggy on the right-hand side and kind of see what you're looking for on the shelf from that point, and then walk over and grab what you need. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to park on the left side of the aisle and go all the way down the aisle on the left-hand side of the road. We're not in Britain. We're not in Australia. That's not how this works. Learn to drive on your side of the road. Whether if it's in a shop, whether if it's in a grocery store, shopping mall, whatever. You know how you walk down the bigger aisles, like the dairy aisles and stuff, and it's got merchandise stacked in the middle to sell as well? You're supposed to stay on the right-hand side of all that. If you need to get over to the left-hand side, you drive down, make a U-turn, make sure no one's coming, and then carry on down that side of the aisle. You're really not supposed to zigzag through. I know you do it. But if you do zigzag through, when you zig over to the left-hand side, in between the merchandise, still stay the right-hand side of that side. Don't zig all the way over to the damn cooler and get in my way while I'm trying to walk down the opposite direction to get to something else. You're getting in my way. When you go to pump gas, don't stop at the first pump. Or when I mean the first pump, I mean the rear pump, because it's the closest one open. Pull all the way up to the very first one. That way, other people can come in behind you if they need to and grab the next pump that's right behind you, and so on and so forth. Don't stop at the very first pump you see, or the middle, because that's convenient. Because that's convenient for you. You're your own worst enemy. To you and everyone around you. You can't see the trees you can't see the forest for the trees. That's probably not going to make a lot of sense to most of you. And I'm not surprised. You're so busy looking at the trees, you don't realize it is a forest. I see trees, but where's the forest? It is the forest. Common sense. You complicate things too much. You overthink it. You overcomplicate it. You add complications to your life by not doing what you're supposed to do, by ignoring what you're supposed to be doing, by doing it your way because you think it's better, regardless if it's the legal way. There are posted laws, posted signs, and posted traffic signals that are there for a reason. They're not decoration. They're there to protect your life and everyone around you, preferably from you and everyone else from themselves. Please, if you're driving a vehicle that's too big for you to steer, that is too big for you to manage on the road, stop driving it. A lot of you, not everyone, but those of you that have a backup camera is supposed to assist you in backing up. You don't know what the hell you're doing with it anyway. If you can't see, you didn't get the test. You shouldn't have been allowed to use a backup camera in your test. If you got to do that, because you're not supposed to. That's like that's cheating. That's a form of cheating. That's just like you texting somebody while you're in class taking a test. You don't know the answer, so hey, what's the answer to number 5? And they've already took the test, and they give you an answer. That cheating is the same as the cheating with the backup camera. I don't care if manufacturer put it on there or not. It's stupid. If you clearly, if you can't back up without a camera, you can't back up with a camera. Honestly. As big of a vehicle as what you're driving, and you're trying to steer it into a normal parking spot, and you're all over the place, you can't back. Camera's not going to do you a bit of good. I mean, that's what the mirrors are for. I know I've said this about in my video about backup cameras before, but I thought this pretty much, that adding that to this would kind of go along and make some sense about the whole topic, because you are your own worst enemies. Believe that or not, but you are. Some of you got some sense, but not all of you. So, when you get to the point where you can see the forest for the trees, then you're good. Then this will all make sense to you. When you get to where in your mind that you can see the forest for the trees, then you'll understand what all this means. Right now, there's a lost connection between the ears. Some of you's probably going to dislike me for this, and that's fine. That's fine. There's sometimes people wake up having a bad day, and I get that. But when you continually that's continually your excuse every day, well, I was having a bad day, I got a lot on my mind, I've got a lot of pressure on me, that's life. That is life. Go cry to God. It ain't that you got a lot on you, it's just you're too lazy to deal with it. You wouldn't have been given it. He wouldn't have gave it to you if he didn't think you could handle it. You just want to cry because you think life's supposed to be easy and simple. No, life is what we make of it. Now, don't get me wrong. It is simple. We do like to complicate it. So please don't misunderstand that. It is simple. It's as simple as it's going to be when it's not complicated. When you start overthinking it, you start complicating it. Don't blame anxiety. Don't blame stress. That you got to have medication. No. We've all got anxiety. We've all got stress. That's life. We're human. God created us to give that God created us to give that anxiety and stress over to Him. Let Him have the anxiety and stress so that you can be more relaxed and at ease. He'd rather take that away from you, that anxiety and stress. He wants you to let Him deal with that. But no, you don't want to do that. You gotta have something to complain about. You gotta rather have something to cry about. You want handouts and not hand-ups. So anyway, I'm about 15 minutes into this. I think that's probably enough to say. Probably have something else on a different topic. May not do that tonight. Think about watching. I'm getting ready to watch this movie. It's an old movie. So, anyway, talk to y'all later. Take care. Be safe. Supposed to get rain towards the end of next week. We'll see how that goes. If you ever get a chance to, for those of you that like to read, let me rephrase that. For those of you who like to read, and for those of you who like to read mystery novels. Not horror novels, but mystery novels. Solving crimes or murders or whatever. You'll recognize the name because there's a TV show about it. There's been a couple movies about it as well. But there is a series that's going on. And that series is based on This guy right here. Back it up. His name is Lee Child. He's the one that started these books right here. What the movies and TV show was inspired by. Okay? There's about, I think it's somewhere between 20 and 30 novels that are already written. They're pretty good. I'm on this one. I've had it for a while. I'm going to have to start all over reading it again. But they're good books. They're good books to read. I like them. If you're into that kind of stuff, maybe you'll like them. This is the author right here. This is what he looks like. As time has gone on here recently in the last few years, he's incorporated his brother. I guess his brother is an author too, or a writer. So his brother's been helping him write these books here lately. Because I believe this guy's going to retire here soon, if he hasn't already. But yeah, no, I'm not getting any kind of endorsement or anything like that. I just decided and thought I would share that with you guys. I like to read as long as the topic, the genre is good. As long as it appeals to me. I don't like to do audio books, really. I think the audio books take away a lot of actually reading it. Reading a book is like reading a script. It's even a script is rewritten numerous times, things edited out of it from the original. But yeah, I like to read. We got a lot of from our mentorship through Amway. We've got business type books, personal growth type books that we read that we have read as well. So yeah, reading is good for you. It's better than audios. We get audios through our mentorship program as well. But, mentorship is for trying to help us grow the business. You have to be rewired in here from what you were taught in school, from what society has taught you. Kind of like being red-pilled. It's good to read. Always keeps your mind going. Gives your mind strength, keeps your mind active. You don't have to read a book or anything like. You can read a newspaper. You can read coupons. Be careful with that though, because you probably get hungry afterwards. But yeah, a lot of different things that you can read and help keep your brain healthy and active. But anyway, we're going on 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get off here. Take care of yourselves. I might do another one tomorrow. I've got another topic in mind. So take care of yourselves. Be safe. Stay dry. Do what's right. Even if it is a little uncomfortable or a little bit inconvenient, do what's right. Not just for your sake, but for everyone around you. Do what's right. See ya.